This is the story of a family. Not a family made of father, mother, and children, but a family made of friends coming from different parts of the world. This is the story of AMISTAD Network for African Leaders, friends whose aim is to create a framework for meetings and exchanges for capacity building in order to take concrete action for the development of Africa. But today, they are saying goodbye to one of them, Mr. Samuel Pieh.
The fact that I see such a diverse group of chapters from the various parts of Côte d'Ivoire coming together to learn to express themselves in the English language is phenomenal. One tree will never make a forest. We need many trees, and together we can form the forest.
Everything starts in the morning at Sir Samuel Pieh's house. The AngloNet Corporation, represented by the President and some members of the Executive Bureau and some English clubs, came specially to say how grateful they are to this great man for his support.
We have learned too much, and we just wanted to show that with the times that we have learned, but this opportunity is no more possible. But the best thing to say thank you to your coach, to your teacher, is not saying thank you simply, but it's to say, to show how far you have been learning, from him.
Touched by this action, the great man is sure that everything is done by the will of God and encourage African young men and women to work together.
I want you to know that I believe God puts us all in each other's path. When God has planned it, you have no clue where He's going to take you. And I strongly believe in that, because how I met you and how I met all of you, it was never in my plan, and I'm sure it was not in your plan, but God knows best. I hope that our relationship will continue, because I believe that we can do greater things together. And that's what impresses me about the AngloNet Corporation. The collaborative effort, the team effort, the solidarity and the diversity that you all bring.
The same day at night, it is all members of AMISTAD Network for African Leaders that gathered at the President's house to honor the great man, the visionary Mr. Samuel Pieh, initiator of the network. It was the time for each one to express his feeling about the relationship and the leadership of Mr. Samuel Pieh.
Slaves, most of the time when we are speaking about slaves, it is like people who have lost their dignity. But with AMISTAD, have discovered that you can be a slave. But if you don't accept that you are a slave, never you have been a slave, because it is first of all in your mind to be a slave. It's the reason why they didn't accept to be a slave. And they struggled and they won. In America. Remember it. What the history kept, it is actions. Actions and again actions. So when one day said we have to build a network for Africans to help people, African people, to be proud of being African people. He helps us to create Anfal. And just a few times later, he's leaving. It's a kind of baby who is born, and the father is leaving. But we know that it's just his body is leaving, but his mind, his spirit is with us.
We know He's still with us and He will always be with us. We thank you very much for the opportunity that you gave us to meet these great people. We appreciate your effort. We thank you. On behalf of my coach, my boss, and all, we have a token for you. This is a golf ball. It is a golf ball. It has the logo of the Ivory Golf Club. It's something that you will keep for life. Always remember Ada Golf Academy, and don't forget to swing. Play golf, continue to play golf, and I know when you get to the States, we will hear about you. And also, we will let Madame to play golf. Please allow me.
You brought something new to those young people. You brought something new at American Corner and personally to my own life. You understand? You know what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. And it's true. That's very sad sometimes when, you know, somebody that you like, somebody that you appreciate, somebody that you love has to leave for somewhere else. This is just a goodbye that we're saying, because we know you are not leaving Côte d'Ivoire forever. We know that you'll be coming back here, and we'll be very happy to welcome you and to continue the hard work that you started with us here.
This tonight I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to shed a tear because I don't want to cry because I'm an African. We've cried for so long, so it's time that we stopped crying. I just want to say thank you to Uncle Sam. Thank you to Auntie Clara for what you did for all of us. Well, the public speaking will continue. Edna Vega did the work. She trained us at the U.S. Embassy. She taught us some skills in public speaking. I had never heard about what public speaking is. It's at the U.S. Embassy that I discovered that. Then Mr. Bruce Ware came when he was on post here in Abidjan. He taught us many things. And then Mr. Pieh came and also taught us many things, and he's living. Well, I just want to say thank you. I don't know if I will meet another person like him, but it's a great man that I knew, and I'm very proud to have met this man, this family. Thank you very much, family Pieh, for everything. Thank you very much. And like Mr. Yao said, we'll make an effort to implement in our daily life everything that we taught us.
He has been able to sell about 20 tickets of 10,000 as fundraising. So a lot of things have been done for AngloNet. Here and there, lectures and support financially and materially. Can confess now, but granted is going, but his spirit, as we all said, will live here in Côte d'Ivoire, and we will, with the effort of the president, find a residence for our coach here, and he and Auntie Clara will be coming, and then we will be all Ivorian together, yeah, enjoying. So definitely, I'm short of words, okay, just because of the emotion. So thank you for the huge opportunity you gave to all Ivorian young men and women, but we are together.
It's really difficult when you see someone that you appreciate leaving you, but his spirit is going to be on our association. So anytime that we hear the word AMISTAD, is the name of, let's say, our coach that will hear. So thank you very much, Mr. Samuel. And as you used to say in Africa, behind a very great man, has, let's say, a very great lady. So I want to congratulate our mom for the support that she's giving to our coach. And God may bless you. And we have all of you in our heart.
Ce soir, je suis particulièrement très heureuse d'avoir une confirmation d'un réseau qui regroupe des leaders. Et cela qui a été inspiré par M. Samuel Pieh. Malheureusement pour nous, s'en va. Et je viens pour rejoindre M. Alain pour dire que c'est avec le cœur un peu chargé, mais très meurtri, d'accepter ce départ aussi brusque.
Je ne peux pas accepter. Mais je vais prendre mon courage. Et comme le golf, c'est 18 trous, ce n'est pas 2 trous, c'est 18 trous. Alors, je vais m'accrocher pour que ce score, je rentre avec un bon score pour gagner cette compétition. Tout simplement, je vais lui dire, je lui donne une petite route. Voilà. Voilà. C'est tout petit et très rapidement qu'il la Côte d'Ivoire a besoin de lui et qu'il nous revienne et que et cette balle que j'ai remis aujourd'hui, parce que j'ai regardé à ma gauche, j'ai regardé à ma droite, derrière moi, devant moi. J'ai des chaussures de golf que j'ai ramenées depuis la Suède. J'ai des gants, j'ai des balles. Et j'ai dit non, il faut que j'offre la balle avec laquelle j'ai fait presque la moitié du monde, golfiquement parlant. Et c'est la dernière qui restait, et c'est lui qui reçoit cette balle. Et voilà, et qui pense à Ada, golf.
Highly touched by all those powerful words coming from the depths of hearts, Mr. Samuel Pieh is almost wordless. But anyway, great men always know what to say.
I strongly believe that God loves Africa so much. God loves Africans so much that He gave us a lot of blessings, a lot of natural resources. But somehow we have not managed our resources. And that is one of the reasons when I met Brother Nyekre, his book about management, I wanted to make sure that every young African I meet, I'll tell them about the contents of his book so that we can learn to manage our resources, our time, and our talents. I'm also especially happy tonight to see quite a significant representation of women in this group, because for me personally, I feel after God, the next person is a woman. And unfortunately, Africans all over the world, we have not given the rightful place to women in our home or in our society to the maximum. And I strongly believe that if we know enough, if we get enough knowledge about God's creation and women,
the role they play. And if we change our attitude to respect them just like any other human being with capacity, and if we can treat them with dignity and love and support, we can transform Africa in very short time.
Mr. Samuel Pieh, it's very hard to leave someone we love, but anyway,
you will stay in our hearts. We'll never forget you.